Hello people, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast. Last episode, we got all of our lava set up, we got a little bit of our automatic energy system set up, and we ended up with a little bit of a problem. We are running out of space in our house, and I decided that instead of expanding our house above ground, we were experiencing some troubles with creepers and whatnot. I went ahead and filled in all of our creeper holes, but we are experiencing a lot of creeper invasions during the night, and it's just being very inconvenient for us. So what I've gone ahead and done while you guys have been away is I went ahead and expanded our path a little bit through the house, of course, and I've made this area down here, which is completely creeper safe. And it also gives us room to expand and gives us room to set up our power system, which is going to go in here. Our applied energistics is going to go in here, and we're just going to basically have room to expand. This is going to be our main corridor in here. This is going to be our power generation. As you can see, there's not much here. It's pretty bare. I have one Magmatic Engine providing power to absolutely nothing, but this episode we're going to go ahead and fix that. And over here there's, well, nothing except for a crafting bench, and we're going to add a little bit in here. What I have done, though, is underneath our main corridor, I've added kind of our maintenance shaft. What's going to happen here, basically, is this is going to be where all of our cabling, all of our piping, all of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't really have to interact with on a normal basis is going to be hidden, so we can just go ahead, focus on everything that we need to focus on here, and everything that needs to be worked on. It's still easy to access. We just have to go down these stairs, or ladders for that matter, and get that all going. Okay, it's turning night, so let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Oh, and the other thing is, while you've been away, I've been doing some mining. I found myself another dungeon, and look what I found. That's right, we have a portal gun. So for those of you guys who don't know, or have never played Portal, basically we have two colors. We have light blue, and we have purple. And basically, if you go through purple, you'll come out the light blue end. If you go in the light blue end, you'll come out purple. So basically it makes a really easy shortcut between places. So we can go run in here and come right back out there. Not really effective in this area, but say I was over mining in the desert collecting sand, which I was doing earlier. All I'd have to do is put purple down there, and when we're done mining over there, just throw down a yellow one. Why did I say yellow? A light blue one, and just come straight back home. So usually what I do is I generally keep purple right there, or near my base somehow, and basically that's my base of operations. Do note, though, that I believe other entities can go through. So if you have a monster chasing you, such as a creeper, it's probably not a good idea to put down a portal, because the creeper is probably going to follow you back through. So that's that for the brief introduction, guys. This is basically going to be our new home down here. The Nether portal has stayed in the same place. I have done nothing to make it any safer than it was, but we did get some Nether Quartz mined up. I believe I got a little bit of cobalt and alumite, and then I ended up falling in lava, because that's what I do. This episode, though, what my main focus is going to be is getting our power system set up and starting on applied energistics, which is going to be our new storage mechanism, which is going to be really, really effective. Once we get that up and running, it's very tedious at the beginning, but once it gets set up, it is going to be so convenient. You guys have no idea. If you don't know what applied energistics is, hang tight, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely going to love it, I hope. And yeah, with that, though, first of all, we got to work on our power system. Right now, what I have is, like I showed you before, the Magmatic Engine over here, which is powering down this quarter. Eventually, we're going to have four Magmatic Engines here, 4 on top, 4 on bottom, and 4 on the side here, which is going to be a total of 60 Magmatic Engines, producing 4 Minecraft joules per tick, which is basically going to be 64 Minecraft joules per tick, and a mirror image right over here. And what we're going to have over here is a place to store all of that energy. Again, we're going to have 8, 8, 8, and 8, which I did the math. Once we have both of these set up and fully operational, we're going to have about 40 million Minecraft joules of storage of energy, which is way more than we'll probably be needing, but it's definitely going to be a great way to store our energy, and that way we can put our lava to good use, basically. So, but first of all, we need to get started on storing all of our stuff. So to do that, we're going to make ourselves a redstone energy cell, which each of these will store 600,000 Minecraft joules, which is quite a bit. But to get that, we need to make, first of all, we need to put hardened glass. The first time I tried this, I did it with regular glass. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. And then, not ferrous ingots. Why do I have ferrous ingots? It's not what we want. We want electrum ingots, which are right there. Much better. Okay, so electrum in the corners, hardened glass on the sides, throw a diamond in the middle, and we have an energy cell frame, which is empty. Next, what you want to do is take your magma crucible, melt down some redstone, which I've already done, throw it into a liquid transposer, put your energy cell frame in, and yeah, it's filling up. Just wait for it. I thought it disappeared there for a second. It's like, no, that's not good at all. All right, here we go. Wait for it, and it takes 4,000 millibuckets of redstone, which is 40 redstone. Each redstone will produce 100 millibuckets worth of redstone. Now we have a full energy cell frame, which is exactly what we wanted. Take one electrum ingot, not just one, and put redstone in the corners, just like another conductance coil. Throw that down, energy cell frame in the middle, get lead, and we go boom, boom, boom with the electrum, and we have ourselves a redstone energy cell. Now, do I have my... No, I don't have my wrench on me. I need to grab a wrench real quick. My prototype Omni wrench. There it is. Grab that. And as you can see right now, it has 0 millijoules. Minecraft joules, I should say. We're going to throw it over here. Like so. And now, you'll see we're pumping energy into it. And you can see the numbers are going up. Perfect. And what we want to do now is click right here. So the energy is going to go in through here and pull out through there. One thing you really want to keep note of is you don't want to create a short circuit. If you were to add, say, a redstone energy right there, it's going to go in, it's going to come back out and go back in, and it's slowly going to lose power over time. So you want to make sure you don't short circuit your system, or bad things are going to happen. The other thing I wanted to show, which if you have a liquid duct that has liquid and you put a new liquid duct down, it's not going to connect. What you're going to want to do is just hit right there and hit right there, and it will automatically connect again. Okay, so now our redstone energy cell is up to 8,000 Minecraft joules, which is not all that much. Eventually we're going to have a whole line, like I said, of engines powering a whole line of cells. And I went ahead and threw the energy conduit down over to this side, because this is what we're going to use to power our applied energistics, which we are going to work on right now. Alright, so let me clear this out. And we're going to right click here and load this. I already have the applied energistics stuff set up over here. The first thing that you're going to want, you can go, if you want, you can go ahead and start with a chest, but that's not the most efficient setup. With a chest, all you have to do is provide it power, and you can interact with your storage devices, which I'm going to show you here in a second. We're going to go straight for an ME controller, which is a little bit more powerful. Takes a lot more effort to get going, but once it's going, it's going to be really, really worth it. So we need 4. Dang it, I missed my... Wait, is it in here? Whoops. Nope. Okay, let's wait 1 second here. That. Let me go ahead and grab some Nether Quartz here. All I have is the macerated version. There we go. Alright, now we have everything. And I totally forgot to set up that other portal. Okay, so Energistics quartz times 4. Not a shovel. Nether quartz times 4 or 5. And that'll make us a flux. It's a flux. I keep wanting to say flux, so I'm basically going to say flux for the rest of my life. Flux crystals. ME controller, we need iron, and we need an advanced processor, which you can make in an assembly table if you want. I always do it with this way. We want to make ourselves a quartz cutting knife, which I went ahead and made. Quartz cutting knives aren't that hard to make. Really? Are sticks, nether quartz, and iron ingots. Very easy to make. So basically what you do is put a diamond, put redstone on either side, and silicon, which is a cooked up version of either Energistics quartz dust or nether quartz dust, and put the quartz cutting knife on top. That gets us an advanced processor assembly. Very quick and easy. Let's go ahead and get that cooked up. You gotta make sure you cook it or it's not gonna work. Throw it in our powered furnace real quick, and in 2 seconds we will have ourselves advanced processor. While we're at it, I'm gonna need about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and make 8 while we're at it. 8 basic processors, and we'll get those cut. And let's make one more advanced. I think we need one more advanced as well, so we'll get that cut as well. Okay, so we're gonna basically, if you put it in the hopper, no, not those, not those, not those. I don't want those cooked. Okay, good, they don't cook. Okay, throw those in, and those are gonna get cooking in 2 seconds. We got 1. Let's wait for, I think, 2 more to get cooked, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back and get started on everything. Just that easy. So basic processors use gold, advanced processors use diamond, and the recipe is exactly the same for both of those. So, flux crystals in the middle, do that, and iron on the side, and that's going to give us our ME controller. Alright, so what we're going to do that, and you'll see this gets powered immediately, and you right click on it, it'll say it's online. And that is the basic start of our applied energistics setup. The controller is needed for all advanced applied energistics stuff. It's not needed, like I said, for a chest, but it's needed for everything else. Now what we're going to need to do is make ourselves some cable, which is basically ME cable with our flux dust, glass on the sides, nether quartz dust, Energistics quartz dust, and redstone. Easy. 2, 3. 1, 2. No, not that. We want the dust. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that'll make us 6 dust. Throw that down the middle. Glass on the top and bottom. That gets us a bunch of cabling. Perfect. Okay. So now what we want is a disk drive, which is going to require a chest and 2 basic processors. So like I said, 2 basic processors, chest. And what was on the sides? Glass. You use a lot of glass when you make this, which is kind of annoying. It's like the only really powerful... well, I guess you need it in... Buildcraft as well, I guess. So, you know, there's that. So we can use our cable here. That'll power this. Now what we do is we throw in our drives. All of our drives will go in here. Why do I hear a skeleton? Is there a skeleton downstairs? I think there's a cave system right on the other side of that wall. Or right underneath us somewhere. Which is really annoying. Please tell me there's... yeah, they're nowhere to be seen. But they're there somewhere. Alright, let's go ahead and keep working on this. For now, I'm just going to make ourselves a very basic 1K storage device. And then off-screen, I'll probably work on some more advanced ones. So the 1K storage device requires a storage cell, redstone, iron, and glass. The storage cell requires a basic processor, Energistics quartz, and redstone. So really it's not all that resource intensive. It does get more expensive later on though, especially if you want some of the higher ones. Oh, well that's where the skeleton was. It's nighttime. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so let's hide back down here. Grab some food, make Make sure we don't die of starvation. And heal back up. Alright, so basic storage device. We want Certus Quartz, like so. Where was it? Basic processor in the middle. And, no, not Certus Quartz, and Redstone on the corners. Should make us a storage cell. Now, if you wanted, this will make us a 1K storage device. You'll figure out what all these mean in just a second. I'll explain it all. If you want to make a 16, for example, it takes a storage block, which uses storage segments, which use storage cells. So basically, it's just multiples of these stacked together will make bigger drives. It's just that easy. Okay, so redstone on the sides like this, iron along the bottom, the glass in the top corners, like so. We have ourselves a 1K storage drive. We can throw that into our disk drive, and now we have a place to store items that we put in here. Now, in order to interact with that and to add items and remove items, what we're going to need is an access terminal. Crafting terminal is the more advanced version, but basically an access terminal, we need a cable and we need a conversion matrix, which is not too difficult. Like I said, basically it requires a lot of quartz once we get to this point, which isn't too bad really. It just gets annoying. So we need, let's see, access terminal. Conversion matrix needs quartz, nether quartz, Certus quartz, iron. Let's see, nope, not that. Basic processor in the middle, and flux dust on the sides. It gets us a conversion matrix. And then for the access terminal, we put the conversion matrix back in. Cable, iron, and glass. It gets us an access terminal. This will get moved around to be a little more efficient, but we just do that, and now we have access to it. Basically, what we can do, we have 1,024 bytes of data, and we can store 63 types of things in here. So say, for example, we wanted a place to store our gold. All we'd have to do is throw it in here just like a chest, and now you'll see we now have 82 bytes of 1,024, and we have 7 types used. We can interact with it here and pull it back out just like normal. So this is going to be our new storage, basically. It's unlimited storage. We can add multiple drives. We can add 10 drives per drive. We can add 10 disks per drive, and we can have multiple drives if we want. So basically this scales infinitely, and it's really easy to access. Eventually we'll be able to add auto crafting to it. We'll be able to add sorting. We can make it so it'll automatically import any items that we want from a chest. We can throw items in a chest. It'll pull it in. It'll sort it out. If there's any ores we want, it'll automatically pulverize it and then smelt it and then throw it back in so we can use it later. We're going to set all of that up here in the next few episodes. I'm really excited about it. It is going to take a little bit to get going. Like I said, it does get really resource intensive later on. But for now, we have ourselves our new storage system. You can throw all this stuff in, and you'll see each drive can only hold 63 things. So eventually we'll need a lot of drives for the different things. But basically, dirt, cobble, all of those take one type of thing. So say we have 1,000 cobble, we can throw it in here just like it was in one item right here. And let me go ahead and show you that, guys. Well, we're at it. I'm going to grab all the cobble I can find. We're going to throw it in just like it's no big deal. And a spider's going to kill me. And a zombie. Ow. Oh, the spiders found me. Cool. Okay, so grab all this cobble. Oh, that was gravel. That's fine. So dirt, sand, all this good stuff, and we're going to run back in. I also went and put obsidian pressure plates on the outside. These are only activated by players. If an enemy creature, or a neutral creature for that matter, steps on it, it won't open, only when I touch it. So what we can do is we can throw all this cobble in, and you'll see it just gives you a count of how much is in here. And it's just that easy, guys. Like so. So now we have over 1,000 cobble stored And so instead of taking up all of our chests, well, it's just that easy. You'll see me press E because you have to actually hit escape to count out. And then once we have a whole bunch of stuff here, guys, all you have to do is type, say you want a diamond. Bam, diamond right there. Say you need dirt. You just type it in. It's really easy and really convenient to have. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Next episode, we're going to work on adding more to our Applied Energistics network. I'm going to go ahead and add some more power sources. Let's see how we're doing on power right now. So you'll see our power is slowly going up, but it is pulling power out of this to power up our Applied Energistics setup. So that is something that we need to keep in mind. So we want to make sure that we don't run out of power. Eventually, what we're going to have is a quarry running off of this, if not more than one quarry. So we're definitely going to be using all of this energy eventually. Especially once we get into advanced bees and quarries and Applied Energistics, all of that together, it's going to start hogging up a ton of power. So that's basically what we got over there for our power system. And as we need it, we'll keep moving down and keep adding to it. But for now, this will hold us off for quite a while. Thank you as always for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Next time, like I said, we're going to add more to our Applied Energistics. Right now, all we have is very, very basic storage. We're going to start working on auto-crafting, all of that good stuff. I really appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. I will see you next time. And until next time, don't be a stranger.